Okay, parallel versus perpendicular. Well, first off, hopefully you remember what parallel lines are. Two lines in the same plane that never intersect. Well, the only way that that can happen is if those two lines have the same slope. So the slope of parallel lines are the same or equal. So if one has a slope of 2, the other's going to have a slope of 2. Then when you do perpendicular lines, again, I'm going to draw it at an angle. I think it sometimes helps, perpendicular lines. On that, if you'll notice, this one has a slope that is positive, this one has a slope that is negative. And so when we talk about the slope of perpendicular lines, we say that their slopes are negative reciprocals. So what I mean by that is if one has a slope of 2/3, the one that is perpendicular to it will be a negative 3/2. Okay, now I do use a lot in here. I don't like writing out parallel and perpendicular, so I will do the parallel symbol and the perpendicular symbol. So like over here where I did M perpendicular, that's saying the perpendicular slope would be negative 3/2. Okay, so again, hopefully that is a review, not new material. So let's go ahead and look at the directions here. It says determine whether the lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. And so in order to do this, we probably need to put both of them in slope-intercept form. That would probably be the easiest way. So I'm going to start with the first one here, and I'm going to put it in slope-intercept form. Remember, y equals mx plus b. So I am going to move my 10x over. And again, I'm solving for y. So y equals a negative 2x plus 1. So in this case, this one has a slope of a negative 2. So I'm going to do the same thing to the next one. And in this case, the y is already over on this side, so I'm just going to move my x over. So I have a negative x minus 16 equals 2y. I'm going to go ahead and divide by 2. So negative 1/2 x plus 8 equals y. And again, I can flip that around to get it in full slope-intercept form, but really all I need is my slope. Okay? And so in this case, when I look at this, I have one of them has a slope of a negative 2, the other a negative 1/2. And so my question is, are they the same, or are they negative reciprocals, or are they neither? And they're definitely not the same. They're not negative reciprocal because they're both the same. So in this case, this would be neither. Oops. Okay, let's try another one here. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to run through it real quick. And I'm going to reduce my slope down, so that will go to 4/3, and that would be minus 7. So now I'm looking at, again, my slope. It's 4/3. On the next one, it's already got the x on the other side. The y is by itself, but I do need to go ahead and get that, so it's y equals. So in this case, I now have y equals a negative 3 plus 4/3 x. And again, if I rearrange it just a little bit to get it in slope-intercept form, my slope is 4/3. So in this case, they are the same, so these lines would be parallel. Okay. Okay, so that is your introduction to horizontal and vertical lines. Again, we will come in and finish those up together and talk about them later.